Hello and welcome to another video, and if you want to learn how to turn your paper scraps into wonderful cards, then this is the video for you. So I'm starting out with these cards that I got from Die Cuts with a View. They are pre-made cards, and I'm going to show you a few ways in which you can decorate these and create very simple, very easy to do cards. So let me just make sure I've got this in frame. Wonderful. We'll be working with the bigger size first, and in case you're wondering, this is 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. It's a square. So you know that I love to junk journal, and if you're a junk journaler, you always have little bits and pieces on your desk. So one way to decorate something like this would be to just literally pull out all your scraps, and this is all stuff that I have on my desk, and I have not thought of what I'm going to do. So this is coming to you totally live and unplanned. And I'm doing this because I just want to show you how versatile sometimes just the stuff on your desk can be. And if you are cleaning up, maybe this is a fun way to motivate yourself to actually clean up, turn it into a bit of a project. So let's see what I can do with the scraps that are on my desk. I've been working on the Junk Journal Joy Club taster course. You can sign up for it. It's free in the description box below. And this is the paper that I used to create a cover for my junk journal. So this is just a roll of wrapping paper, by the way, nothing special. Now I'm thinking of what I want to do. These are just a few cut aparts. Again, they were on my table. As you can see, these are a little warped because I got some watercolor paint that I had lying around. I got it spilled, and look at that. That looks pretty sweet. This reminds me of the Bluebird of Happiness, and so I'm going to do this here. And you don't have to use cards just as cards. I actually might use this as one of the pieces. Maybe here. Oh, was it looking better? No, now I've got glue there, so I am going to have to commit. Yeah, maybe this one here. This one I might actually use in my journal. You can always use cards as places to journal because you have all of this space inside that you can play with. You know, sometimes you have some leftover embellishments from packs that you've been crafting with, or you know, you have sentiments that are left over, you don't know what to do with them. This is something to do with them. And let's put this heart here. Now this heart was punched out using a hole punch, a shape punch, and I love those. Absolutely adore them. Much nicer than getting my die cutting machine out. And I'm thinking I might put this there. Again, this is a shape that I die cut from some scrap paper. So dies and punches, I feel, go a long way in helping you make the most of your scraps. So for me, they are a good investment. I always feel investing in tools is better than investing in like material, because you know, too much patterned paper or too many paper goods can sometimes overwhelm you. But if you have like good tools like a punch, you can even punch like pretty paper bags that you have, wrapping paper. So I feel those are worth the investment. So here we have it, super simple, very sweet. You can journal inside, you can give it as a card. So that's one. Let's see what else we can do. So I got this rather large square punch, and I've been punching out all of my I'm going to show this to you, like scrap papers. And I have a box that I keep near my desk with all of these. And so what I want to do for this one is I just want to play with the squares. And let's see, I kind of want to center it a little bit. And I love the way the craft card kind of enhances the colors of the cardstock. I think they really pop. And as you can see, I am not measuring anything. We're 5 minutes into our video and we have already almost created 2 cards. Now I do feel like I want to add these hearts to the center of each. These techniques can be used to spruce up notebook covers. I mean, this could be a dollar store notebook that we're, working on the cover of. This could be for tags for your junk journals. The possibilities with this are endless. And then I have this, so I think I'm going to put this. It'll make a very sweet card for a 4-year-old girl. And this was just a piece that's left over. So all of my leftovers, I usually put them in a container. And then I just, kind of draw from them. Now I have another idea for a card. I am going to pull out my box of paper blanks. So you could do the same on like this milk carton, journal covers. Like I said, I just want to reach in and get another square card. You can decorate anything like this. So let's see. Now I went ahead and when I was punching out these squares, I cut out, just snip them from the center to cut a triangle. And now I just want to see, yeah, it almost fits. So let's see if we work with this. What we get. So with something like this, the stakes are pretty low. What's the worst that can happen? I will probably spoil one card, one piece of card and some scraps. Doesn't matter. So for this, I will need half. So I'm just going to come in and cut this. You could even do like smaller triangles, but I just wanted to give you a few ideas and not make this a super long video. Let's see. Now, I could go like this. I could also go like this. So it totally depends on how you want to continue your pattern. I think I want to go like this. And then like this. And I'm leaving a little bit of space in the middle by design because I really like the way that's looking. And with all of these cards, I mean, there's no measuring. There's none of that. And sometimes when I'm creating, I don't like to do things that are super complicated, where I have to, measure 1,000 things. and, you know, stress about things going wrong. As you can see over here, the alignment is not perfect, but it really doesn't matter. So I'm out of squares now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a few more. Let's see, I think this green would look nice in here. So would some of this. And I like holding my punches upside down because that way I know that I'm not wasting paper. Even though these are scraps, I still want to get the most that I can out of them. So we'll do 2 of the green because we haven't used any of it till now. And let's see. There's that. And maybe this shocking pink. I like this a lot. So even the teeniest scraps, it can be hard sometimes, by the way, just keeping everything in check. But sometimes even the teeniest scraps I do not throw away because I use them to make clusters for my junk journals. And again, like if you have a big mess on your, I'm going to get a sharper scissor, a big mess on your table, it's sometimes better to, you know, just start creating with that mess. Don't go looking into your drawers for other things or the perfect supplies. Just whatever you have on your desk, tell yourself that's what you're going to use. And you'll clean up your desk and you'll end up with quite a few beautiful craft products. Now, I don't want to do a pink. Yeah, this one's perfect. So I am looking at the color a little bit because I do want to balance that. Now, as you can see, there's space left here. And what I'm going to do with that, I will show you in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and clip both of these because I want to use the pink one here. Now, I could keep it going, but I don't think that'll look very nice. So what I will do is I will just take a sentiment and I will probably put that. Now, I'm just thinking how I would like to do that. So I have this little piece of net. And I think I'm going to cut a strip of this and put that at the bottom. Ooh, I think that looks lovely. Sometimes just creating with what is on your desk will make you use materials that you otherwise might not have. And now I'm thinking I might not put any sentiment on this at all and just leave it the way it is, because I could also turn this into a notebook. This is the cover and I can stitch a signature inside. Now I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess. And look at that. Look at how pretty and vibrant that is. And it's been 13 minutes. I haven't sped anything up and we have 3 cards. Now I want to do one little last one because I have this balloon hole bunch. Shape bunch. And I want to create a little tag like the ones that you just put on birthday presents. So score that. Now what I want to do is layer this gorgeous, gorgeous lace. Do I want to cover the whole thing? Because what I want to do is I just want to put a lot of balloons on top. So maybe, yeah, maybe I will cover the whole thing. Or maybe, yeah, I think I'll just go with this raw edge. And I'm going to take another piece of paper to press it down. There we go. That's the best way to do it, I found. And now I have all of these balloons that again I cut out. And for the balloons, I try and work with like plain colors, as you can see, because I feel like those look the best. Here is a yellow one. And I'm kind of bunching them all towards the end because I do want to add the strings, but I know that I won't be able to do that on this paper. Okay, I have to have a balloon that is like this. Just looking for my bunch. There it is. Is it big enough? Almost. Okay. So it is almost big enough. I can probably tuck it in somewhere. Maybe here or here. Maybe like that. And then we need one last one. We can go with this baby blue. Ooh, I think that looks lovely. Okay. So sometimes when you really want to use a piece of paper and you know it's not big enough, you can always cover it up with something else. So we've got this done, and I'm just going to cover up my glue, and let's make the strings. You can always bring in imaginary strings for the... This marker is close to dead. Do something. So for the balloons that are at the back, I'm going to show you a little trick. So the string was supposed to come from there, and you can just kind of trace it to where it might fall. This one would come here, and this one would come here, and I think that's quite enough. And just for here, I want a little bit of a sentiment, and ooh, I like this. It says the most beautiful thing. Is it big enough? I mean, let's see. Maybe this one. But I feel like I want to mat this on something because I think the black is kind of taking away from the balloons also. And so I want to like make that a little less in our face. And I'm thinking maybe this will work. This is my favorite tool. This We Are Memory Keepers ruler that helps you tear straight lines. I absolutely adore it. So there we go. And that will put just the right kind of finishing touch on this card. So I'm going to get some glue there, and there we go. I love it. And so we've just made, let me clear this out a little so we can see what we've made. In 20 minutes, we've made these 4 cards, which works out to about 5 minutes a card. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.